y'all, and welcome to today's video. I want to share with y'all some products that are old, older products, and I'm pretty sure most of these products are at least 1 year old, but that are still amazing. We talk so much about new releases, and it's so fun to look at new releases, to try out new products, but I kind of shopped my stash today and I wanted to share the love with some of my older products. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will enjoy today's video. I got this idea from Kelly Gooch. I will link her down below. She does a lot of shop my stash type of videos. She likes to show things that she has in her collection. She's very curated. So I'll link her down below so you can check her out if you like these types of videos. But I have some really good staple products in here that I want to share. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, showing love to old makeup. We are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of fun content every single week, and we are actually in the middle of Vlogmas, 35 days of Heather, uploading every single day from the Sunday before Thanksgiving on Christmas Day. So lots of videos here. So if you like fun makeup content, make sure you subscribe. But I want to share these products with y'all, so let's jump into it. Okay, first up, I pulled my Hourglass Vel Primer. This product I actually fell in love with when my brother and sister-in-law got married. This is the primer she got. She got her makeup done by a makeup artist, and that was 6, 7, is it more years? I know at least 7 years. I can't remember what year they got married, but I've loved this primer ever since. So watching her get her makeup done, it smoothed out her skin and it helped her makeup last. And I remember she and I were both like, we need that primer, and it's been in my collection ever since. I mean, this one is not that old, I've used it and repurchased it, but I'm already over halfway done. I'm sure you can see the usage in the bottle, but this is a mineral veil primer, oil-free, SPF 15, and this is a very expensive primer, but I like it on those days that I just want to look smooth and a little perfected. And today, I'm sure you'll be able to tell, my skin is very dry. I'm actually even kind of peeling in some areas. So I wanted something that was just going to be gentle on the skin, that was going to kind of smooth everything out. And I have plans today. I have a lot of things to do, so I need my makeup to last all day. This primer, I mean, it's been around for such a long time, but it's such a good product. I also pulled out my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the matte finish. Now, you can see this is definitely not a concealer shade for me. This is what I like to use for bronzing up my face. I know e.l.f. makes putty bronzers that launched this year, and I really enjoy those. They're very nice, but I still find myself reaching for the Camo Concealer to bronze up. It does have that matte finish and it's long wear, so for my typically oily skin, this lasts really well. And since I am dealing with a little bit of dryness today, I wanted to reach for cream products to just blend super nicely. So I have this along my forehead and on my cheeks to bronze. My bronze shade is Rich Chocolate. I just love this matte finish. Now, I don't love the camo matte for under my eyes. I do prefer the hydrating, but this launched, I think this launched in 2020, maybe 2019, I'm not sure. But I just love this for cream bronzing. And like I said, the putty bronzers from them are very nice, but I do enjoy this has a doe foot applicator, so I can just put it on and blend it into the skin with either the same sponge or brush that I use for my foundation, and I can just get a really nice seamless application, and it's gonna wear well on my skin. I also pulled out this lipstick that I'm wearing today. Let me know if you've been around my channel long enough to see my obsession with Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade Bare Affair. This is a cream lipstick. I'm wearing it today under a gloss. It's a beautiful nude shade for me. Of course, Revlon has such a huge shade range in their super lustrous lipsticks. This is their cream formula. Again, this is 044. I have a red shade from them. I know Cherries in the Snow is so popular, and they kind of have shades for everybody. For me, this is a perfect nude shade. It's creamy and beautiful. It's at such a good price point. I have always loved the fact that Revlon makes the caps clear so that if you're looking in your collection for lipstick, you're not having to remove the caps or memorize all the names. I do like that the sticker on the bottom matches the color and they have that clear cap. It's just such a beautiful classic lipstick in my collection. This Pixi Dew Mist is so good. It's actually called the Pixi Glow Mist with Argan Oil. It's a nourishing mist. This, like, can you see? It's kind of an oily mist, so you have to shake it. And this, for me, is not to prolong the wear of my makeup. It is to give me a glow. So I mentioned that my skin is a little dry today, so I went in with the primer to kind of smooth everything. I went in with a cream bronzer in a matte finish, and then I went in and added the extra glow with this. It has such a beautiful, fine mist to it. And this is going to give you the glow. I always shake it up first because it will kind of separate out in the bottle. You can see it needs to be shaken up and sprayed on. And if you're looking for that extra next level glow, this is so nice. I have been through multiples of these, and finally I got like the big jumbo size to replace my smaller ones because it's so good. And this is an older product that really is still so good. I wanted to pull out my 6-pan palettes from JUVIA'S place. I do have a lot of these palettes. They have a lot, but I specifically wanted to pull out the MAUVES, which is this one right here. I love these. I will say this shade right here is a bit like hard to pick up. You kind of have to really dig in there. I recommend like a fluffy brush, but I also pulled and mixed with it the berries. So both of these are so beautiful. This one definitely more light, this one a lot more deep, but I mixed these together for my eye look today. Like, I wanted them to both go on my eyes because I feel like they just complement each other so well. Of course, this one is lighter shades, but I love that we have two very deep and dark shades to deepen it up. I just reached for these two matte shades today. And then the berries palette, if I had to pick one or the other, I would pick the berries just because I like the deep, dark intensity. But I'm wearing this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade. So these 4 today. Just so beautiful. I love JUVIA'S Place shadows. They are so pigmented. So I just have to use a little bit, go in, a little goes a long way, but they're so great for people of all skin tones because of how pigmented they are while still being so blendable. These palettes launched so long ago, maybe 2019, I think, and they're still so good. I love when JUVIA'S Place releases 6-pan palettes because I know they're gonna be good quality. Like, I enjoy all the ones I have. I did declutter, I think, the nudes and the taupes because they were just so light. They didn't really work for me, but especially all the colorful ones, the chocolates, like, I love them, and they're usually, well, they're always at Ulta, and then a lot of times JUVIA'S Place will run a really nice sale too. These blushes from Colourpop that were part of the Sailor Moon collection are so good, and I'm always surprised when I go to link them because I do use this shade. This is the shade From the Moon, the matte blush. I do use this a lot, and it's usually in stock at Colourpop. It's so pigmented and buildable and blendable to where I can go in with my brush, I can just tap it in and I can put on a beautiful flush, or I can go in like this. I can get much more pigment and get a brighter blushed look, which I really like. I love when blushes are pigmented but buildable and blendable, so that really anyone can use them and build them up to the color they want. Or if you're a beginner and you're just wanting to lightly tap your little fluffy brush in there, you can still get a really nice shade. I also really like this one. This is from the Moon. This is basically the same shade, except, well, this one's a little bit lighter, but this one has a lot of shimmer to it. So if you want to skip the highlight and just go in with a glowy blush, this one is really, really beautiful, and I like the slim, sleek packaging on these. Okay, the last thing I pulled to talk about today is this BPERFECT Cosmetics Sub-Zero Highlighter Palette. This is reflective. I'm moving it around so y'all can see. It's like a holographic packaging. This was done in collaboration with Mama Mitchell, and this is pretty old. I'm pretty sure this launched years ago, but you can still find this on Beauty Bay, and it's usually at a really good price point. This is really fun because you get a lot of selection in here. I'm actually wearing this shade right here, Babely, as an inner corner highlight and as my face highlight today. I like Body Yaddy Yaddy for like a bronzer topper for me if I want a very bronzy glow. This shade right here is a white to blue shifting highlighter, whereas In Blankets is a white to pink shifting highlighter. You have this more kind of pinky champagne, a more icy type of like silvery gold, and then you have these more like bronzy gold shades. I just think there's something for everybody in here. It's usually available on Beauty Bay, and I just think this is a really good highlighter palette. It can be put on today where I feel like I don't have it super intense today. I feel like it's lit from within for me, you know, not super intense, but you can definitely get that intense glow with this also, and I love the packaging. Like, I love the holographic packaging. It's just so fun. Alright y'all, that's all I wanted to share with you today. If you liked this style of video where I'm showing love to some older products in my collection, give this video a thumbs up because I can definitely do that. I love to shop my stash, and I always encourage y'all to shop your stash, show some love to the makeup you have in your collection, get some use out of it, try to use your products in new and different ways. But thank you again for watching. I really hope that you are enjoying Vlogmas. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!